This is the Liberty Block Broadcasting Journey, semi-live from Nevermind Where USA. Free speech, as a part of liberty, cuts two ways. God bless our troops. Follow or subscribe if you never want to miss a beat. Drop a comment if you have something to say. Like and comment, hell yeah, if you're a blockhead. And of course, sharing is caring. Jimmy Kimmel's crack that Melania Trump has the glow of an expectant widow isn't edgy. It crosses into something darker than humor. Joking about the First Lady in a way that casually implies harm to her husband isn't clever satire at all. It's a reflection of how far late-night comedy has fallen and how it's drifted from basic human decency. Regardless of Kimmel's intent and his dubious apology, the facts are as follows. Melania has endured multiple threats on her husband's life. All spouses of presidents go through this. There have been 2 prior assassination attempts and now a third. And the joke had nothing to do with the assassination attempt, at least the third one. I get that. However, his opposition to guns had nothing to do with any real defense of his humor, or lack thereof. The joke was simply tasteless and out of bounds. You can despise Donald Trump. You don't have to like him at all. You don't have to agree with anything he says or any of his policies to recognize that dragging his wife into a below-the-belt punchline is cheap and mindless. Melania has always carried herself with a certain level of dignity and restraint that stands in stark contrast to the people who mock her from the left. She's not a politician, and she has no desire to be one. The comments she now endures only prove my long-held belief that the left doesn't give a damn about women's issues. They care about liberal women's issues. God help her if she ever ran for public office. She would endure mocking and vitriolic commentary on a daily basis, despite being a woman. As if to prove my point, where is the Now Gang during all of this, the National Organization of Women? Why aren't they calling out this despicable attempt at humor leveled at a woman? It's not the right woman. That's the problem. Only one has surfaced so far, and that would be Hanoi Jane Fonda. But she's come out in support of Jimmy Kimmel and his right to free speech. I'll part there. Here's where it gets tricky, guys and gals. From a liberty-minded perspective, this should not be about the government silencing Kimmel. I'm a full-throated opponent of government-sponsored removal of employees in the private sector for issues related to free speech. Kimmel absolutely has the right to utter disgusting commentary disguised as jokes. But free speech, as stated in the intro, cuts both ways. People are just as free to call out his moronic humor, especially when it normalizes hostility and dehumanization, especially when it's dressed up as comedy. Trump should and must defend his wife, and he did. But ABC should exercise their right to finally defend honor in comedy. How many were wrongfully silenced by the left during the cancel culture phase? How many of the left pressured talk radio advertisers, all in an attempt to silence dissent? This isn't a new phenomenon. Jimmy Kimmel should not be targeted willfully by the government. Trump is wrong there. That has a chilling effect on free speech. However, ABC should grow a pair and terminate Jimmy Kimmel with prejudice. This is Liberty Block, and I yield back the balance of my time. God bless you all, and God bless the First Lady, Melania Trump.